Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. And off we go from the desert. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again with Hall. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
18 Cardinal.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, set. Head to 60.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Darian Porter on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
first and goal, Harvey. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this looks like, oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the Raiders have come up with it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
86 yards.
A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an 86-yard gain.
8-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On play action, the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Khalil Mack. He gets in for an important sack, number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132 and a half.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, the ball is out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A nice Nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
First down, Broncos.
So each team with a fumble in that sloppy first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And you can see him with the ball in the air there, Mike. He's kind of leaning. He's hoping that ball would come back. It ends up catching a piece of that upright, but he's able to get it to go through.
Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Good tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 24-yard
From the 24
line.
now, here's second down and 9.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll let this go for Goddard. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Rivers. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even a season. Back to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. On the ground, this is Harvey. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And in motion is Ingram. They'll run for it. It's Harvey.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7.
Raiders 7. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He Here's
and
2nd and 6.
There we go, to the one.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
It's now
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Check 58.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Rivers. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
A run once more, that's Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 70 range.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
third down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he's into the end zone. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Broncos. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. It didn't appear that he got it by much. Needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. It's Gino. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 31, Raiders 7.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, trio left. Hey, we go. Go. Green on your ship. There we go.
On first down, here's Gino. That is intercepted.